Something's brewing behind the scenes in Detroit that might catch even the most die-hard fans off guard. While everyone expects the focus to be on stacking the defense, some unexpected names are popping up on the radar, sparking real hope that the Lions might strike gold again in the draft. A young, under-the-radar wide receiver is drawing comparisons to a current offensive cornerstone, and let's just say, the buzz is real. On top of that, a recent sit-down with a familiar name from within the division has raised eyebrows and left fans questioning what the front office is really planning. One thing's for sure, Detroit is playing it smart, but are they betting on the right pieces? Don't miss a second of these updates. They could shake up the season. Hit that like button and let's get into it. Don't sleep on this one. The Lions might just be eyeing their next Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he goes by the name Torrey Horton. Now, we all know Detroit's likely going to load up on defense early in the draft, but that doesn't mean the offense is taking a back seat. There's still room to add some juice to the receiver room, especially deeper in the draft. Enter Horton, the underrated wideout out of Colorado State, who's turning heads as a sneaky good day 3 fit for the Motor City. Pro Football Focus's Mason Cameron pegged Horton as an ideal late-round fit for the Lions, and the reasoning's solid. This dude might not be a burner, but he's a technician, smart, shifty, and a gritty competitor who fits Dan Campbell's tough-as-nails culture like a glove. Over his last 2 full seasons, he's been elite at getting open, landing in the 89th percentile, or better in yards per route and separation rate. That's serious route running savvy. Sure, a knee injury derailed most of his 2024 season, just 6 games, 353 yards, and a single touchdown, but that just means Detroit might be getting a high upside bargain. When he's healthy, Horton produces. Period. At 6'2", Horton's got that prototypical size, and his college track record shows steady growth, not just flashes. Across 4 seasons, starting with Nevada, then transferring to CSU, he racked up over 3,600 yards and 27 touchdowns. That's legit. And if those numbers sound a little familiar, it's because they echo the kind of production St. Brown brought to the table back at USC. Remember, folks weren't lining up to call St. Brown a future WR1 when the Lions grabbed him in the 4th round. But Holmes and company saw the traits that matter: separation, toughness, consistency, and bet on it. Horton's got that same mold. Maybe not flashy, but reliable, smooth, and always working open. With the Lions already stacked with explosive threats, slipping in another rock-solid route technician like Horton could be the exact kind of sneaky good move that pays off big down the stretch. Do you think this offensive target could follow in the footsteps of past draft gems? Drop your take in the comments. But hold up, because the next move might be even more controversial, and it involves a name Lions fans know all too well. Well, the Lions are still out here hunting for some pass rush help, and guess who they just sat down with? None other than former Bears edge rusher DeMarcus Walker. Yeah, that guy who spent last season chasing QBs, kinda, for a division rival. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, Detroit had a little meet and greet with Walker last week. The pass rush situation in Motown is still very much in figure-it-out mode, and with free agency winding down and the draft class looking a little light on proven edge talent, the front office is kicking the tires on whatever's left. Now, let's be honest here, Walker's not exactly setting the world on fire. He's coming off back-to-back seasons with just 3.5 sacks. Not terrible, not great, just meh. The last and only time he hit the 5-sack mark was forever ago. Sure, Pro Football Focus gave him credit for 39 pressures last season, which looks okay on paper, but that kind of stat feels more like a silver lining than a solution. The Lions already have Marcus Davenport, a guy who's been a mixed bag, but still has more upside when healthy. Adding another veteran with up-and-down production like Walker feels like just throwing another dart and hoping it sticks. If Detroit's going to sign a vet, it needs to be someone they can actually trust to line up opposite Aiden Hutchinson, not just another body to rotate in and cross their fingers. Look, Hutch is a beast, and if anyone can carry the load, it's him. But let's be real, if this team's trying to make a serious Super Bowl push, they can't put all their eggs in the let Hutch do everything basket. Props to the Lions for still sniffing around for edge help, but if DeMarcus Walker is the answer, man, that might be the wrong question. If the plan is to keep bringing in veterans who don't move the needle, it's hard to stay optimistic. Hutchinson needs real help, not just another rotational guy. But on offense, if this prospect really shares traits with that one wideout nobody believed in who became a star, then this could be a smart, under-the-radar win. What we can't afford is wasting time on players with clear ceilings. Want to know if these gambles will pay off? Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update on your favorite team, the Detroit Lions.